How to truly forget someone who broke your heart. Have you ever noticed how people say, time heals everything? But let's be honest. Time alone doesn't heal the pain of losing someone you loved. You can wait weeks, months, even years, and still, one memory, one song, one late-night thought can bring the ache rushing back like it never left. And no, jumping into a new relationship or forcing yourself to block and delete them doesn't really work either. It only hides the wound. It doesn't heal it. So, how do you really forget someone? I'm going to give you a tough but powerful method. One that doesn't rely on distraction or denial. But listen carefully, this isn't easy. Because if you truly follow this, you won't just forget them. You'll lose all the illusions you once built around them. 1. Accept the reality. The hardest part of moving on is also the simplest. Acceptance. You must strip away the fantasies, the what-ifs, and the false hopes you're still clinging to. They are not your soulmate. They are not your forever. And no matter how much you wish it, they cannot give you the loyalty, the commitment, the love you crave. Love doesn't work by begging. If you lower yourself to chase after someone who has already chosen to walk away, you won't get their love. You'll get their pity, or worse, their contempt. Let that sink in. 2. When you want to reach out, we've all been there. The urge to text them, to see them, to hear their voice one last time. But stop, breathe, remember this. Think of how they looked at you in the end. The coldness in their eyes, the indifference in their voice. When someone decides to end things, their heart is already gone. And if you run back to them, desperate, they won't see your love. They'll see weakness. They'll see annoyance. And instead of drawing them closer, you'll push them further away until they block you completely, just to escape. That's not love. That's rejection, repeated. 3rd stop, deceiving yourself. Here's the truth we avoid. Sometimes we don't love them. We love the idea of them. We place them on a pedestal. We forget their flaws. We remember only their smile, their tenderness, their beauty. But pause and ask yourself, were they really that perfect? The truth? They weren't. Nobody is. The reason they seemed so irreplaceable is because you poured so much of yourself into them that you blinded yourself to reality. And now, that illusion is what you're still clinging to. But listen, there are millions of people in this world, kinder, more genuine, more capable of loving you than they ever were. They weren't your destiny. They were just someone who walked into your life at a moment when you were lonely, when you were craving connection. That doesn't make them the one. That just makes them temporary. 4. Protect yourself from being used. Even if you could win them back, ask yourself, why would they come back? Out of love? Or because they know you'll give and give and give, while they take and take and take? Far too often when someone returns after leaving, it isn't to love you. It's to use you until you're empty. Don't let yourself become someone's safety net. Don't let your devotion be their convenience. Because the person who truly loves you won't make you beg. They won't abandon you in the first place. Love yourself more than you loved them. The truth is, moving on isn't about forgetting them. It's about remembering you. Your worth, your value, your life shift your focus. Pour your energy into becoming the person you've always wanted to be. Build connections with people who inspire you, who value you, who see the light in you. When you rise, when you build confidence and strength, something amazing happens. The pain of losing them shrinks. The memories fade, and you realize you never really needed them in the first place. So, if you're listening to this right now, let this be your turning point. Not the day you tried to hold on, but the day you finally let go. Because once you do, you'll step into a future far brighter than any past you thought you lost. If this spoke to your heart, follow along. I'll share more ways to heal, to grow, and to finally build the love you truly deserve. Subscribe to my channel